We're here at San Diego Comic-Con 2023 on the last day, Sunday. Mr. Barry Eldridge. We've got Enterprises here, all kind of goodies.
Yep.
What's this all about, this one here?
So this is part of our line of studio scale ships from Masterworks, and what we're trying to bring to people's homes here is the ability to pick up a filming miniature, essentially. These are exact copies of the filming miniatures that were used in the movies. It's sadly a lost art. I mean, it's been largely replaced with CGI and digital effects, which it's not the same. It's just not the same as a physical thing, and we all fell in love with this ship when we saw it in the motion picture when we had that
big
beautiful
lights and all the
homage shot. You got 20 minutes of basically a view around
going
the
to the ship.
Exactly, but you know, we all sat there enraptured. I mean, I remember as a kid, well, I remember as a kid thinking that's real. Like, there's no way that's fake. It must be real. They must have built it, you know. And then you find out it's not, and you're like, oh.
Little big mama.
Well, this is as close as you can get, and even more the lineage through these. These are built by ILM model makers. The wonderful John Evelyn will be building this for customers.
He got one, right?
No, John Evelyn built it. And he wasn't involved in the original on production, but he was an ILM model maker, and you know that heritage you're getting.
For Star Wars as well.
They Paramount hires him. He builds models for Paramount. Still to this day, there's new models being built to this day by Paramount.
What are some of the features? I noticed you got the shuttle bay with the little
shuttle. So you've got some real. I mean, I've been looking at this thing now for a long time. No, I mean, I've been and every time I look at it, I see a little bit more. You've got detail in the captain's bridge. You've got a fully detailed atrium where you can look in and see. And they're all features that were on the miniature because they were necessary. Then you've also got things that weren't necessarily on the miniature. The lights are LED lights. So
those are ink and little fiber.
But they didn't have LEDs, you know. So they had issues. They had a different look. We've replicated them with LEDs, which are much more suitable for display. We can leave it on. I mean, it's a nice display piece. You've got some electronic features. There's a remote control that comes with these, and you can emulate a phaser bank firing sequence, and the phaser bank lights up.
Just the lights?
No, just the lights. And then the dish, you can change the color of the dish, so you can have it in orange or the blue to emulate the two different options. So I wouldn't say it was a toy, but it has some play value. Is that the right word?
Awesome display goodness. Yeah.
When you get one of these, you're going to sit there and play with it. Come on, let's be honest.
Very cool. When are these going to be? They're in production now. You've done a few.
They are in production now.
Bill Shatner?
Yep, comes with the Bill Shatner signature piece. They are in production, and they will be made to order. So when we reach the level which we feel is right, we will cut off production, and we won't let any more be made until they've all been delivered. And then we'll either move back into production or we'll move to a different ship.
What's the price range? What you got?
This is $15,000, and then we have Excelsior here, which is $16,000, and Enterprise D, which is $17,000. It's the most expensive because it has the most work. Each one of these represents 300-400 hours worth of work. I mean, just the Aztecing alone is probably 200 hours if you sit and look at it, and it's one of the things you don't appreciate until you see it in a miniature form.
And all the intricacies.
Well, it's flat.
Yes, flat.
But it was done to make it look like not flat.
Big and metal.
The hours of work that go into it, and when you move your head, you get the effect that you see when it's shot on camera. It gives it depth. It gives it texture.
It gives it
and it gives it a sort of a nautical look. You know, a battleship isn't a solid thing. It has hull plates, and it has, and that's what they were trying to replicate. You didn't see that so much on the original TOS ship. It was a much smoother effect. This one, it's just beautiful. You can stand and stare at it. It's a work of art. That's what you're investing in, a piece of art.
Where do people go to find out about this awesome piece of art?
They can find it out at factoryent.com or femasterworks.com.
Factoryent.com, femasterworks.com. Barry, always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Home with scifiction.com. Could be last day Comic-Con 2023, Sunday. Signing off.